Welcome to WebStylePress. If you are new here, consider subscribing and hit bell icon. In this tutorial, we will learn how to use yarn init to create package.json file, how to use yarn package manager. Yarn can install packages or modules from npm registry or its own registry. We will learn how to install and remove modules, how to update modules, how to manage dependencies in package.json file, what is local and global module, what are dependencies and dev dependencies, how to view installed modules, how package versioning works, how to create custom commands in package.json scripts area, and all about package.json file. Package.json is the most important file a project has. It has got executable commands in scripts section. It has got project dependencies. Without package.json, an app won't work. Yarn is used to manage project dependencies. Project depends on dependencies, and dev dependencies are for only development environment. Dev dependencies help developer in local environment. When you install Node.js, npm comes with it. You can use npm to install yarn. It is better to install Node.js by using Node.js version manager called as nvm so that you can switch between Node.js versions. Usually, you do not need to create package.json file. Developers use boilerplates to start with. That has already got package.json file. If you are starting from scratch, building an app by adding dependencies yourself, then you will create a package.json file. Here's how you create a package.json file by using yarn. First of all, let me show you how I confirm that I have got Node.js and yarn installed in my operating system. I'm using Git for Windows and Git Bash as terminal. And from this folder, I am selecting Git Bash here from right click menu. This will allow me to open terminal in this folder. You can install Git for Windows or Git Bash from this website. Node-v npm-v yarn-v. So I have got Node.js, npm and yarn installed in my operating system. If you want to install Node.js, proceed to Node.js website, download Node.js LTS version and install it. If you want to install yarn, use npm install global yarn and yarn will be installed. Clear. To create a package.json file by using yarn, shortest ways to bypass initial questions that terminal asks, use yarn init -y. And as you can see, package.json was created with basic configuration, name of the app and version, and main file index.js, and with the license. Let's create package.json file step by step. Use this command yarn init, and it will ask few questions. Package name, do not use spaces in name and do not use common name. This name should be unique. This is your app name. First app, enter. Version, just use enter for selecting 1.0.0 version, and I don't need description. Enter. Entry point index.js. Entry point is the first file in your app. It's the index file. If it's a JavaScript app, it will be a JavaScript file. So here it will be index.js. I will just use enter to use index.js. Now the repository URL, you can choose to enter git repo URL here, where this app will be pushed at GitHub. You can use your name as author here, and here is the license. MIT is fine, and that's it. Package.json was created. And something about this version that is very important. App version is important. If you publish your app, you cannot update it by not caring about version. Your updated version will have next version number of your choice before you publish it over older version. And there are 3 numbers in version for a reason. Rightmost number update means patch release. Update in number that is in the middle means new feature release without breaking older version. Leftmost number update indicates breaking changes in app, or it's a major release. So these 3 numbers are important and these have meaning. This one for patch or bug fixes, and this one for new features, and this one is for major release or breaking changes. So now we've got the package.json file. Let's see what's inside. Clear. Let's open this file, and we have got app name, version, main index.js, and license. Let's install packages, dependencies, or modules in our app. To install a dependency or package, yarn add bootstrap. And as you can see, this dependencies section added that has got one package, that is bootstrap, and this is its version with this unique symbol. Yarn add, here's another package moment, and another package added here. And in our app we have got now node underscore modules folder. Inside it we can see bootstrap and moment installed. So we will install the packages, and this folder will be created that will contain the modules. Now we have got our packages. We can use these packages in our app. But before, let's add some dev dependencies. Clear. Yarn add. Let's add local tunnel with flag dash dash dev, or you can just use dash d for dev dependency. And as you can see, dev dependencies added with a package local tunnel. You can also name multiple dependencies in same line separated by a space. Multiple dependencies can be installed in one go. Clear. Let's say yarn add one dependency and then space, second dependency, and then third dependency. Multiple dependencies can be added at the same time. Besides dev dependencies and dependencies, there are also peer dependencies and optional dependencies. For example, yarn add async dash dash peer. That will add async as a peer dependency. As you can see this. Also, I can use optional flag to add this package async again as an optional dependency. but do not add duplicate packages. I am just doing it as an example. And our node modules folder has got many folders now, but we have got 1 2 3 4. We have got 3 packages, but our node modules have got a lot of folders now. These are package dependencies. A package can have other dependencies. When a package is installed, it brings its own dependencies as well. We have installed modules. These were local modules. These are local modules that will be used in our app. There are also global modules. Install a module locally if you are going to require it in your app to use it. Install a module globally if you are going to run it on the command line. For example, while generating React.js boilerplate, if we are not using npx, we install create react app globally to use it. Create react app is not installed in our app. Create react app generates our app, that is React.js boilerplate. That is difference between local and global modules. npm is a global module, for example. Let me show you how many global modules I have installed. To view list of packages installed globally by using yarn, we use yarn global list, and it turns out I do not have any global module installed for yarn. To add a package globally, we use yarn global add. Let's add nodemon as a global module or dependency, and let's add ESLint as a global module. Clear yarn global list. Now it will list modules that we have installed globally, and that was ESLint and nodemon. To remove a package globally by using yarn, use yarn global remove nodemon. Remove package name, that is our package. We are removing nodemon, so nodemon was removed. And let's list packages now, and we have got one package installed globally, and that is ESLint. Clear. So packages that you add globally by using npm will not be available for yarn. npm and yarn have separate global buckets. If you want to add packages globally for npm, do those for npm separately. And if you want some packages to be installed globally for yarn, do these for yarn separately. Okay, let's uninstall a package from our local packages. Yarn remove. Let's remove async. And async was removed. Let's remove local tunnel as well. And local tunnel is also removed. Okay, about package versioning. Clear. So these are packages, and this is version for this package, and then there is this symbol before the version. So these are 3 numbers. These packages don't just get random numbers in these versions. This versioning is important topic. Usually your app will keep same package versions. There are three numbers in version for a reason. 1, 2 and 3, and then this symbol. Inversion number. If rightmost number changes, this one, if this one changes, it means minor fixes, bug fixes, or patch has been released. And if number in the center, this one changes, it means fixes and some updates but not breaking changes. It may also include new features but not breaking changes to the previous version. And if leftmost number, this one changes, it means package has changed a lot and new version has got breaking changes. It will break your app if you will update this package now, if this number has changed, and it's a major release if this number changes. So be careful while updating your app dependencies. And then this symbol is also important. This symbol tells Yarn to install specific version. If package has been updated, look at this symbol and install the package accordingly. Do not just bring the latest release. This symbol can be caret. This symbol can be a tilde. This symbol can be removed. And then you can use asterisk instead of version number. Caret symbol means to install latest minor version. If new version has released and it has got bug fixes and new features, if these two numbers have changed, install it. This tilde symbol means only install bug fixes or patch releases. Do not install minor update. Do not install major update. Just this patch release if this has updated. And then if you remove that symbol from package version, when we reinstall packages, exact package version will be installed no matter what, even if latest version has been released. And if you use asterisk here, that will install absolutely latest version of package including patch, minor and major version release. This is not a good idea because newer versions have breaking changes. Your app will break. So it's a good idea to use this caret. This is a safe bet. Use caret. Let this caret be here. Stick with this caret symbol to avoid crashing your app. Let's create this index file now. Index.js, and this file was created. Now we can run this file. Console.log hello WebStylePress. From index. Save. And you are in node environment, so node index.js. This terminal was opened in this folder, and this folder has got index.js. So node index.js will work, and this is the message that was supposed to be displayed here. And if we use yarn, then we can use yarn run, and then we will need a command here that we haven't created yet. So we will need to create this command now. So here is the scripts. Scripts area and script area will have, let's create a command go, and this go command will have node index.js. We were telling node to run this file index.js by using this command. Now we will run this command go. So yarn run go, and as you can see, this message was displayed. Basically, yarn is running go command from this scripts section, and this command is telling node to run this index.js file. This is how you create a package.json file with basic structure by using yarn. As you saw, package.json file lists package dependencies. Dependencies are packages that you can install or uninstall from your app. You can install packages as dev dependencies or production dependencies. Dev dependencies are needed during development, while dependencies are actual packages that are needed in production environment. When you will publish your app, it will need dependencies to run, but not dev dependencies. Okay, how to use a module? So these are modules or packages that we have installed. How can we use these in our app? Let's use this moment. You can call a module by requiring it in Node.js. This is Node.js, not React.js. In React.js, you can import export modules, but in Node.js, we require for now, although they might add support for import and export later on. To use moment package, define a const by any name, require moment, and then console log moment. Now we are using it. We defined it, now we required it, now we are using it. Moment dot format now yarn run go, and as you can see, this current date appeared here. So this is how you can use a package that you have installed. Let's remove node modules folder. Clear. And the command is rm-rf node modules / and as you can see, that folder was removed. Folder containing our package was removed, but package's information is not lost. Package information is in the package.json file. These were the packages that were installed, and these were there in node_modules folder. Remember one thing, do not share node_modules folder. Do not push node_modules folder to GitHub ever. It has got a huge size and it is not shared with others. We use special file named as .gitignore. This file with a rule inside it to ignore node_modules folder. Node_modules folder is not uploaded or shared. This is the rule. This rule in .gitignore file keeps node_modules from uploading at GitHub. Now let's bring back node underscore modules. We can bring it back. So if you've got an app and that app will not have node modules in it, but you'll have a package.json file, and package.json file will have modules information, dependencies information. You can install these dependencies. You can install those packages by using yarn install, and node modules is back, and it has got bootstrap and moment package inside it as mentioned in our package.json file. Yarn install will scan package.json file for dependencies and bring them back. You will have node modules folder again, so do not worry about node modules folder. Now that we know what is the command to remove packages, let's add this command in our scripts. This seems to be a useful command. Copy. Let's create another script. Use comma, and here is another command in scripts area. Remove modules, and this is the command. Another comma, and then install modules. Let's create this as well. Yarn install, and now let's use these commands. Clear, yarn, run, remove modules, and this folder will be removed. And now yarn run install modules, and the folder is back. So now we have got 3 commands. You can keep useful commands in this scripts area. You can create your own commands. This is how you can add, remove packages or project dependencies by using yarn, and this is how you can create custom commands in package.json file in scripts area. You can also run commands in parallel. You can also run multiple commands at the same time. Let's explore some more yarn commands. Packages get updates. Older packages get security issues, so it's necessary to keep packages updated. Let's run an audit. You can run an audit. Clear yarn audit, and it performs a security audit against the installed packages. If there will be any security issue, it will inform you, and you can sort that out. And you can update all packages based on the specified range by using this command, yarn upgrade. And if there will be older packages in your app, this command will upgrade those packages depending on the range mentioned here, mentioned by this symbol. You can clean and remove unnecessary files from package dependencies by using this command, yarn auto clean. And you can clear global cache by using yarn cache clean. It will take a while, so we will stop this operation by pressing Ctrl C. You can check for outdated package dependencies by using yarn outdated, and you can update yarn to latest version by using yarn self dash update. Clear. Usually a typical app contains src folder and a dist folder. We can create folders and manage app folder structure as we like. Again, we do not need to share node modules folder. Also, for most apps, index.js is kept in src folder. So this was an overview on yarn and most used commands by yarn and package.json, and how can you manage dependencies in your package.json file by using yarn. I hope you liked this video. If I missed anything, comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to this channel and hit bell icon to receive updates. Join us on social media. Stay tuned for more updates. I will see you in the next video.